To you Libras. So you Libras have the Queen of Swords, the Queen of Wands, and you Libras have the King of Pentacles. So let's see what you Libras have gotten. Okay. Okay. This is a very peculiar reading because the Queen of Swords is you, the Queen of Wands is you, and it speaks to the level of wisdom and you're ready for anything. That speaks to the level of wisdom that you, Libras now have. And this King of Pentacles speaks to how you're a lot more wise in how to socialize. You're better at how to socialize. Because it seems like the more that others try to do some nonsense to you, especially now, you Libras are being reflective and understanding when someone is trying to essentially run game on you. Ultimately, what it busts down to is wasting your time, and you Libras are not down with that. So there's a sense of you Libras essentially being very wise now when it comes to that stuff. And the one thing that Libras do not like to do, the one thing that Libras dislike amongst some of the highest order things that they dislike, is admitting that they lost their cool. You know, Libra, y'all are not a zodiac sign that likes to admit that y'all lost y'all cool. Y'all like to be cool, calm, collected. A lot of y'all like to operate like a robot. You like to operate like AI, artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence. So the mere fact that you really like this person and this person kind of took you out of your element, because here you Libras went to let them know that you are interested in them, and they basically got you with the I'm shy. Basura. Ay Dios mío. What I'm trying to say is that that's trash. The whole shy stuff, come on, that's not going to work. That's not going to work. But the point that I'm trying to make here with that is you've learned that lesson, right? It's like they tried to do you in. They tried to do bad with you, and then now look at how the table has changed. Because even if, you know, they want you now, and now you Libras don't want them, but it's bigger than just them. It's a matter of you Libras being a lot more aware of yourselves, because a lot of you have done, like I said, reflective work. You Libras are going to essentially do your thing. You're going to still get to know others, but there's a sense of if they're not into you, or if more accurately, if they make it make it difficult, if they're not making it clear that they are into you, if they're not giving you equal exchange, right? You know how, you know, Libra loves 50-50, right? 50-50 is Libra's bag. And that's one of the reasons why it is that I have appreciation for y'all. And one of the reasons why I love y'all is because more relationships should be 50-50. If the relationships were 50-50, we wouldn't have this nonsense that we do today, where people are trying their hardest with the mental gymnastics to try to get over on another person and play games with another person, right? So more of us need to be 50-50. But the point is that the King of Cups and the Knight of Cups speaks to you've already moved on. not only have you moved on from the said person individually, but on a bigger, more grand scale, right? The bigger scheme of things, the bigger scale of things, understanding of your own existence, existentialistically, you Libras understand that, again, you'll never allow this situation to stop you. And what I mean when I say stop you, I mean sitting back, waiting for long amounts of time to kind of look and watch at the situation to see if the person is into you. You Libras will approach if you have an opportunity, if you see with your own eyes, your own common sense and wisdom and common sense and experience, you will approach if you have an opportunity. Sometimes you may not want to approach. Sometimes you will wait to see if the person approaches you. But the point that I'm trying to make here with that is, what I'm trying to say with that is, you're not going to waste your time. You're not going to waste your time on long amounts of time. You've got to get something established very soon after you've essentially picked a person that you would like to get to know. You ain't necessarily picked them for a relationship, right? It's too early to tell. But pick them as far as at least show them interest. And if they don't show you, or I should say, if they don't show you any interest because maybe you haven't necessarily had an opportunity to approach, or you don't want to necessarily approach because you don't necessarily know if it's cool to approach. This person may have their own circumstances that they got going on. Then yeah, the Knight of Cups, you're just going to leave it for what it is. You're just going to be like, oh, well, it is what it is. And that's just how the cookie will crumble when it comes to being you going after them. Because a lot of you Libras are waking up and realizing that that's difficult. That is not going to work. That is not going to work for you. That's not going to work. You know, taking too much of a long time, that ain't going to work. The Four of Wands, the Page of Cups, and the Wheel of Fortune. The Four of Wands speaks to how the longer the time, it speaks to how, I thought it was the Four of Cups, Four of Wands, it speaks to how it could have been something. It could have, but the Page of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune, too much time withered away at what this dysfunctional person, it's too much time with this dysfunctional person that passed. And that the situation for you is that they are not even the right person. They were dysfunctional. They were not even the correct person. Because here you Libras go trying to show them value, and here they are trying to stomp the value out. So here they are doing it to themselves. That doesn't have anything to do with you. That has everything to do with them. They're also, like I said, and you also don't like how they get delusional with it as well. When enough time passes by, it's like, now it's like, oh, they want you to come be the more brave person or the bigger person and approach them. And it's like, nah, you'd rather just leave it alone. You know, two of you, either one of you approach or the two of you meet in the middle. But if enough time passes by, nah. You Libras are not putting up with that. You will leave them alone. The Queen of Cups, the Five of Wands. These two cards here speaks to, because a lot of you Libras are doing the one thing that you don't want to do, but you realize that you have to do it in order for you to progress, which is to become much more emotionally intelligent. I've said this before, that Libra likes to, and I said it in my How to Understand a Libra video. A Libra likes to be like an AI, like a computer. A Libra, all the air signs do, if they could, if they had a choice, they would operate like a machine, right? Generally speaking, but or be a machine. But the point that I'm trying to make here is, you Libras don't want to you realize that you're going to need this level of emotional intelligence and actually tap in to set emotions for you to be able to understand how other people, for you to be able to understand and perceive others, meaning that, like it is that Will was talking about, if they spend too much time, it's a dub for you. It's way too much time being spent just, you're not approaching, they're not approaching, you haven't necessarily seen an opportunity yet. And I know what that's like. You know, they could be a situation where, for instance, you could be interested in somebody and you may want to talk to them, but they're constantly surrounded by friends. And it's like, they don't know how to break away from the group. They don't know how to be like, hey, my whoever, right? Fill in the blank, regardless of whatever you into, fill in the blank. My such and such is here. I'm gonna go ahead and go talk to them. I'll catch up with you in a few minutes or later or whatever. They always surrounded by friends. So now it's like the person who they supposed to be intimate with, person who they supposed to be romantically involved with. And when I say intimate, I'm talking about close with, because that's what intimacy is. It's closeness, showing someone your hand a little bit. But the point that I'm trying to make here is, that's not gonna work. That ain't gonna work. How would that work? It's not, because this person is constantly surrounded by friends. They constantly got something going on. Once again, all of that stuff too is an indication of severe emotional baggage, Libra. When a person shows you that they have, let me explain something to you. If a person is constantly making themselves unavailable to be in a relationship, trust and believe, those people are constantly, they jump from one relationship into another. That is, even if they even have anyone. And even if they don't have anyone and they don't jump from one relationship to another, they're not making themselves emotionally available enough to potentially be in a relationship with a correct person. So let's clarify the Queen of Cups. Five of Pentacles, King of Swords, Knight of Pentacles, Four of Swords, the Magician. These 5 cards here for you represent the Five of Pentacles. To clarify the Queen of Cups, this is about how, once again, what you've learned, yeah, you felt bad about it, you know, but now they have the blues. They feel bad about it. Specifically, this person, but in general, they will feel bad about it because, again, you Libras can take it or leave it. If it's too much time and nothing has happened, you'll leave it alone. Too much time went by. King of Swords, Knight of Pentacles, you shouldn't know this. You shouldn't be that good with it. They want you to play into their game. They want you to play into their game. Four of Swords and the Magician right here speaks to how, but at the same time, they're regretting it because they really did miss out on an opportunity with you. But you Libras, it was only a matter of time until you Libras knew what type of time it was and how to operate. You learn from your mistakes. So that's it for now. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, share the video. Trying to get the YouTube channel to over 100K. Subscribe. Smash the like button, smash the like button, smash the subscribe button. Like I said, hit the notification bell. Set the notification bell to all so you can be notified whenever I drop my videos. My videos are only going to get better. Peace.